Baby, my name is Ross Mandel, and welcome to the show today. We're coming to you live from Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm coming to you uncut, unfiltered, unedited, uncensored. I'm really unrehearsed, and by the way, yes, I am still under arrest. It is such a privilege to be back here today. Many of you know that you saw my last broadcast. I was very clear and I was very open. I went into federal court on Thursday as a named defendant. Let me just say, it is an intimidating experience, and I don't recommend you guys try this at home. You know, leave this to the professionals. What an experience. First, I get off the plane in New York. It's 6 degrees. Can you imagine 6 degrees? I'm a Floridian now. I'm drooling in the camera. And just so cold. It's dark. It's windy. Oh, I gotta go to court. This is not exactly the Love Boat. It is not fun. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Before I go on, I just want to say and take a moment and thank you. I want to thank you and you and you. With humility and gratitude, I say, wow, all of you that sent me Facebook comments and posts and messages, sent me messages to my email privately or on my text on my phone. When I sat in that courtroom, I swear to you, you were with me. I could see, you know, thisname.com and thisname.net and this name. It just meant so much to me. It just bolstered me. I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt okay. I was in the courtroom, unpleasant place. I mean, can you imagine a more unpleasant place? It's hard to imagine, I have to tell you. It's certainly not like being on the floor of Congress getting censured. Charlie, you've been a bad boy. I mean, this is serious stuff. Federal court, 40-foot ceilings. The judge is sitting about 20 feet high. All rise. You know, they hit the gavel on the thing and the clerk reads, and the United States of America versus Ross Mandel et al. Like the other guys don't have a name. They're et al. I mean, come on now. It's not right. And I just had so much love from you guys, and just the richness of some of your comments. You know, one very funny guy said right on my Facebook, he says, well, if it doesn't go well, we'll break you out. That was funny. Come on. Now, what can I tell you? I survived. I was in court. I was out of court in like 30 minutes. It was like a record of some sort. And I was very pleased with the way things went. But as you know, I can't say too much more than that. You're going to have to wait for the TV show. Now, I come back home to a loving wife, my kids, my dogs, my home, South Florida, where it's a hot 50 degrees. It was 6 degrees in New York, so forgive me. I'm no longer cold in South Florida. I mean, today we're in the 50s. What are you going to do? It'll be in the 40s tonight. But after having been up north, who cares? I'll take it. And on Saturday night, the wife got us tickets. We went to the Cinemark. Used to be the Movie Co. What can I tell you? And we saw The Fighter. The Fighter. Mark Wahlberg. Christian Bale. Et al. And others. What a friggin' movie that was. Did I identify with that? The guy, you know, making his way. One guy rises to the top. Christian Bale plays a crackhead. Been there. And loses his way. Screws over his brother continuously. The brother's just, you know, getting beat up. And it's about their story. It's about the relationship between two brothers. It's a relationship between a mother and a family and the brothers, and a love story between a guy and a girl, and a story about fighting, you know, and overcoming and winning and effort. And I have to say that when the movie stopped, at the end of the movie, when they run the credits, I said to my wife, look, nobody got out of their seats. Everybody was just sitting there and staring at the screen like, I got to tell you, it was moving. And I highly recommend this story. I think when you see it, you'll have a better idea of what I'm talking about, because Mark Wahlberg, what a great job he did. And the amazing thing about the whole story, the most amazing thing, is that it took him 5 years to make this movie. Nobody wanted to make the movie. This is Mark Wahlberg, Entourage, Boardwalk Empire, a zillion movies, a zillion hits on the radio, on Marky Mark. He's a guy that's done everything, been nominated for an Academy Award. Nobody wanted to make this movie. It was already nominated for 6 Golden Globes, including Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor. Christian Bale wins it hands down. You got to see this guy. He really is a crackhead. Let me say this to you now. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than the things that you did do. It's a Mark Twain quote. Mark Twain is one of the most famous American literary geniuses of all time. 20 years from now, you're going to be more disappointed by what you didn't do than what you did do. It's a story of the fighter. You'll see that. I want you to understand. That's my Facebook quote today. And the greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say can't be done, what you can't do. I say to you guys, you can do anything. Look at me. Thanks to you. Thanks to people in my life. Thanks to my belief in my faith. I can come here and I can talk to you guys uncut, uncensored. I am under arrest. I am on bail. I've been in federal court a number of times and I got to go back again. I just want to tell you, you got to get out of the house. You got to get off the couch. You got to pursue your dreams. That's what it's really all about. That's what this quote is all about. That's what this movie's all about. That's what this webcast is all about. I refuse to be beaten and to lay down and to let the system crush me. I am not guilty of the charges that were brought against me, and I'm going to redeem myself. But in the meantime, I'm not going to let it get me sick. I'm not going to lay down, and I'm not going to lose my life over it. I got a nice message from a guy out there. You know who you are. And he said like this. He said, you know, he said to me that when this passes, when this legal stuff passes, you'll be able to live, love, and laugh, which is how I end my Facebook quotes. I'm touched. You see this? I'm like all welled up here. And I said to him, oh no, I live, I love, and I laugh every single day. You probably figured that out already because I'm a lunatic. I say to you, what goes on in your life, the situations you can't control. This is life on life's terms. People get sick. People pass on. People break up. People go broke. Shit happens. But I want to tell you something. The only thing that you have power over, you're powerful over, is how you react to these things. You know, you can choose to be happy. You can choose to fall apart. You can choose to isolate. But you don't have to. You can make a choice. You can make a video. You can broadcast it. I mean, you got to understand, this is what I'm doing right now. I make a choice when I come here, when I talk to you. And when you guys reach out to me on Facebook, on email, on YouTube, on my phone, I mean, you're enabling me, another human being. You're handing me grace and power. It's like God's will. It's God's grace. And I thank you. And I want to say that many of you have been kind enough to reshare my stuff, to repost my stuff, to recommend me to your friends. And you want to know what? So many of those people have come to me. And we've laughed, and we've lived, and we've shared. And some of these people are coming to me for advice almost every day. And they don't know me. They never knew me. Through a friend of a friend. And this is what's going on right now. And I thank you. I'm grateful and I'm humble. So spread the word. Reshare me if you can. Repost me if you can. I am deeply, deeply, I'm on it. I'm grateful. I just want to say that it hit me in the car today when I was coming on over here. Did you ever go through your closets? Go through the closets, the hanging stuff, and look at shirts or pants or sweaters or designs and say, what the hell was I thinking? I actually wore that shirt. I mean, do you understand what I'm talking about? And today, as my anxiety level grew, coming here to talk to you guys and some other stuff I got to take care of today, starting today. What happened was I looked at my YouTube channel. It's Ross H. Mandel at YouTube.com. And I said, holy cow. Is this the closet story? Am I going to look and say, what the hell was I doing? What the hell was I thinking? That's the sound of my beating heart. I just want to say that I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to give you this sort of update. I'm coming to you today. I'm a plain-speaking man. I've been described as fairly intelligent. I am plain-speaking, I get that. But sometimes I feel like I'm a dope. But my gratitude is just endless to all of you guys. I'm reaching out to you today. I'm trying to get into that camera lens and say thank you. And please spread the word and keep your kindness flowing. There's so much gratitude coming from me. My name is Ross Mandel. That's double S and double L. I'm on Facebook. I got a website, rossmandel.com, double S, double L. And as you now know, I'm also on YouTube. What can I tell you? My private email, all right? It's funny. Ross@rossmandel.com. Not so private anymore. You just keep them coming, and I'm grateful. Tomorrow, last webcast for the year. You tune in tomorrow. For tomorrow's webcast, we're going to do a year in review. And it's going to be funny, and it's going to be memorable. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on it. Have a great day.